My name is Faith Aweko. I'm a social entrepreneur. I lead a startup called Reform Africa, which aims at transforming Africa's waste into wealth, repurposing plastic into affordable items. I want to be able to create change in the community that I want to live in so that they can also be inspired to do the same. Because the little things that we do would really create a bigger change in Uganda.
When I met her in 2017, she was a bit shy, but what I know about Faith is she stands with her words. And that would always put us on a disagreement with her.
What got me interested in her, or what attracted me to her, was that she, for some reason, I don't know why she did that, but she came with jewelry, handmade jewelry to church, and she was showing it around to people.
You could feel that there's something she wants to achieve in life, and that was really important for us to give her the chance to see what could that be.
We came to SINA, Social Innovation Academy, in 2017. And SINA empowers marginalized youths to become social entrepreneurs in life. Our mentors, they gave us a task to identify which problem is affecting a community, and then which solution can you give them. I had passion in protecting the environment. So I text her, I'm like, Faith, you're in my group. We are now in the group plastic management. She was like, yeah.
So I started to really embark on serious research, like about plastic and about how it's affecting, and really looking at different kinds of plastic, because I really didn't have idea of actually how the plastic pollution is really that big in Uganda. I realized that it's 500 tons of plastic generated every day in Kampala alone. Being a woman, I used to get challenges going to the landfills. Like, they used to ask me, where's your boss? You're a young girl, you're going to be tossing in trash. I told them, yes.
We are not respected, we as women, because why would someone just think that a woman can't do anything? So when he was asking me, where is your boss, in my mind, I kept on looking for the very funniest reply that I can really reply to him. But then I said, okay, I think I need to save my ass and just keep quiet. Let me just pretend and act like a fool. But I'm very sure that is not only taking place maybe to me, but there are very many different women outside there that are going through the same position that I'm in. Because people will always not respect them due to the fact that they are women. But that can't give you the ability to just stop. You need to really stand and show them, like I did to him. I'm like, damn, I don't even have a male boss.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Come in.
Growing up, I was also greatly affected by the plastic pollution because of the flooding. So they wait for the rain, they have like 4 sacks, they go and pour in the trenches and go back to their homes. And in the end, the water is not going because the plastic has clogged the trenches and there is flooding. So that was the life that we really lived in, and people thought maybe it's because we're in the slums, maybe this, not knowing that it's actually the waste that they are throwing in the trenches that's causing the flooding. We grew up from Naguru Go Down, went to school to Naguru Katale Primary School, and then moved to Chambogo College because really my father values so much of education and he wanted us to have the best education. In my senior 4, I really got a distinction in art, and it was something amazing. So I thought maybe I would take it on in my senior 5, but when I talked to my dad about that, he really said, no, art has no weight. There's really no job that you can do when you're doing art. So out of frustration, I'm like, I'm only going to apply for one course only. And if they don't give me, that is well and good, because I want to show that, yes, I tried to apply and I wasn't given. But unluckily enough, I was given economics and statistics. So I'm like, okay.
Peri sitabon peri ay ko do mo kere keneni. Eni be gamu shieng. Eni gamu shieng iwenyi. Me kenga.
Body matter kiye. Church.
Kai nen kimi mulu koro iyo kusumbua banne olusi naffe ngatutawanya naye nga tumanyi ki Faith ajja kutuuka ekiseera abeera omwana omulungi kubanga nga mugezi naye yatusumbuwa buli wamu olusi bwagenda wano bwava wano awaka aba ayambadde bulungi atuuka awantu n'akola ki n'akyusaamu.
I honestly didn't know she dropped out of university. But the year she was meant to graduate, she didn't.
My dad was quiet. He didn't say anything at all. I didn't get the support I needed from mostly my parents. So that really made me feel very, very bad.
Nawulira bubi? Fenna ne taata we twawulira bubi ng'abazadde. Kiki omwana ono kiki? Taata we yawulira bubi kweze sente zonna ze yanoona.
I can only imagine what girls in the same situation as Faith are going through. Because honestly, it's painful to know that we actually have to go through this to be who we truly are or truly what we are called to be.
For him, he really wanted me to complete school, like go back to school, finish school. That was like that would be his happiness, probably maybe if I graduate and then, wear that gown. We decided, me and him, that I should leave home. Reform Africa, the name came up because we wanted to change the narrative of Africa. Like, people look at Africa as a poor continent. So we want to really be able to reform, like, how really people perceive Western Africa from really poor waste management to a proper waste management. So we thought, what can we do with the plastic bags? Those ones are really, really dangerous, mostly on the environment, on the soil, and also causing the flooding. So we wanted to really see what we can really do.
Without of a rural community where parents would like their kids to have bags, but they can't afford the bags. My mom kept buying for me bags, but they keep going torn, they are not strong enough. So she said she's not buying big bag anymore. So they gave me a Kavera, and when it rained, because I was living in a floody area, it was a mess. The Kavera got torn and my books in the water.
This is how the pattern is going to look like. Our customers can either hold it as a handbag, or when they feel they want it as a cross bag, they can also hold it as a cross bag. The other thing that she needs urgently are the backpacks and the school bags, because they worked well for her.
We wanted a rural child to have access to our school bags. You buy our backpacks, then this rural child has access to a school bag for free. So we brought that model that is buy one, give one.
I found that I have actually a boring life, except work. Like I am into like 100% work. Apart from that, I really don't have something that is attached. Like I don't have attachments. So I thought maybe I'll get something that I'm attached to, and I don't have a boyfriend that I would really like attached to. I don't have a pet. I thought, what is that thing that I would really, really put in my efforts? And I thought, my little garden. So that is something that I really put in my effort to see that apart from work, I have something I really take care of. Yeah. When I was leaving home, my dad told me to write, so it's proof that I have left home and it's proof that I have decided. So I had no option but to write what he was telling me to do. I didn't even say those words. He told me to write this, and then you sign, then you write a date. Then gradually I started to come at home, but he doesn't ask me what I am actually doing. He never asked me if I'm in PG, what I do there. But my stepmom could really be excited. What are you doing? Let me see the products. So I bring the products and then I tell my dad, this is what we do.
Nagamba naye atwalize muli omwana gwe nali nsuubira asomye university agenda kola omulimu omulungi ebyo byakola nengamba nedda.
And he didn't say anything. He didn't look at them. He didn't touch them. So that really hurt. And
she has gone through all this, but she still keeps going. Her relationship with her father, her dropping out of school. How many girls have dropped out of school and for them that like life is done, like life is over, I'm going to resort to getting married. Then you ask yourself, so what was the reason for me to go to school and learn all these things and open my mind to so many possibilities and stuff if the end goal is marriage? Marriage should not be the end goal. It shouldn't be top priority. I was once told by someone very important to me that I should stop being too ambitious. Yeah? And this is coming from someone who I expect to cheer me on. This is a woman. How dare you tell me not to be ambitious? It's painful. Yeah, it's very painful and very lonely for women who are like me and Faith. Very lonely, honestly.
Go to school, get a husband, stay home.
Stay home. There was someone like who told me, so Faith, if you ever get married, are you going to leave Reform Africa? Will that be the end of Reform Africa? I'm like, no, like why? Because you're going to have kids, you're going to have responsibility, you have to take care of your family. That means you don't have enough time for reform. Then I asked him, because he's married, I asked him, so you are married, yes, so don't you have kids? He has kids, but he's married, he has kids, and he's still working. So why wouldn't a woman also get married, have kids, and also still continue working?
Right now, our society, like, passive marriage is value.
If you choose not to get married, period, don't have sex.
Why?
Because you're committing a sin. You're committing a sin. The Bible says no sex before marriage.
Okay.
Then if you don't want to get married, why are you having sex? You better go to and study being a nun and leave the sex things to us who want to get married.
Are two things.
Being a woman doesn't mean you have to give birth. Yes, like really. If I don't want kids, I don't want them.
SINA is not like the formal education we have from like primary, secondary, university. So what happens when the girl's parent doesn't accept her to take on this other journey of life?
Yeah, okay, some parents, they're not that liberal to having their kids out there and just doing their own life. Sometimes it's a matter of believing in yourself, we have different and several opportunities. So keep on exploring, find your purpose, find your passion, and then also keep on having action, not just having dreams.
Where I see reform going, it is recycling a ton of plastic on a monthly basis. We are looking on employing like 100 single mothers and then also other youths, because we want to really create employment to the country.
Looking at the plastic pollution in Uganda, we think in everything that we do, we have to think of the community and the people around us to make sure that we create impact. Reform Africa cannot really be the only solution. So if we get different schools, communities involved in recycling, then we are able to create a bigger change than just doing it as individuals.
Along the way, things change. You get to discover your passion. You get to change from one idea to the other. So the advice I would have for parents is to really get involved in their kids' life throughout the growth and through every decision that they make, and to be able to listen to the kid. Most times when people meet me, they think I am married. If you're having a business and you're successful and you have everything set, you should actually also have a man or have a family or have kids, which isn't like the case for someone like me. This gives me really time to build my company and to also grow personally, where I really don't have enough commitments except for my plans. That would really make me feel like, okay, I really don't have those commitments that would distract me from moving ahead with life.